First question for you is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Dan, we got to get this one out of the way, I guess. Your foot, can you tell us how you did the injury, what it was, and how you –
I don't even know what I did. I don't think I did nothing specific. After the first scrimmage, I left the game. I didn't feel nothing. I felt fine. I got back to the room. I felt fine. I woke up the next morning and my foot was sore. So went and got an x-ray. It was negative. And, we basically came to the conclusion it was just some soreness, probably from having a 4-month break and then coming back and having, high intensity right away. Even though I've been training hard, you can't simulate the up and down and contact and all that stuff. So I think it just got a little bit irritated. Then I sat the Toronto game, just because it was still sore. And then the final game, it felt pretty good, but I hadn't had any practice or any strenuous activity on it, so we just chose to sit that one and then just kind of start preparing for Friday. But I feel fine. I worked out hard for 45 minutes last night with no limits. I was able to do everything explosive and move side to side, and sprint, jump. I was able to do everything normal, so I did everything today, so I feel fine. I'm ready to go for tomorrow.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Your left foot, is it any similarities to what you experienced in 2015 with the plantar fasciitis?
No.
No, okay. And then also, can you kind of describe the mood within the team right now as you guys prepare to start these real games?
Everybody just excited to play. I think it's been months when we were at the PF every day, one person on each court, on each basket, and individual workouts. And, we just wanted to, if we was going to play, let's play. And then even after that, it was like more time of, I guess, official individual workouts where we still couldn't have contact with each other. Then we came here and we had weeks of basically another training camp, and everybody was just ready to play. So we excited to go. We excited to get out there as a healthier team than we were before, a fresh team, and try to make a run for it.
Next question is coming from Casey Holdall with Trailblazers.com.
Damian, you've talked a bit about doing whatever it takes to get this thing taken care of.
Babito, say what's up, Babito.
How's it going, Yusuf? It's Casey. Hey, you look nice. Have you thought about what that means for you from a playing time perspective? Because you're a guy who, in playoffs, obviously your minutes have ramped up. Are you expecting to play playoff minutes in these 8 games? That's a yes. And I guess what is
this is a playoff?
Exactly. So I guess what is your threshold then for that? Knowing that it is 8 games and you're playing every other day, do you feel like you have a threshold? Do you feel like since you have so much time off that you feel like you can go for as long as you have to? I'm just kind of trying to get a sense of how much you think you are going to play or are willing to play.
I think it's going to be a normal situation where I play a lot of minutes, especially because of what's on the line and the amount of time. We only got 8 games. And the fact that it's every other day, I don't really think that's going to be a huge factor because we're not traveling. We're not changing time zones or anything like that. We're going to be able to get to recovery faster because we're going right from the arena back to the hotels. We got a day in between. We only got 1 back-to-back. Our bodies have had months to rest. And, we've trained. I'm trained. I feel strong. My body feels strong.
You flexing on purpose there?
But I don't think that'll be a concern.
So are you thinking like 40 minutes a game then? Or like would you put a number to it?
If that's what Terry tells me I'm playing, then that's what I'm playing.
All right, thanks, Dan.
All right, next question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Damian, can you give me your impressions of Ja Morant as a young point guard and what kind of challenges he presents?
I love his game. I think You know, he's a really good playmaker to be that young. Good feel for the game. I think he shoots better than he's given credit for. I just really like how competitive he is and how fearless he is. You know, I think he's the main reason why they were supposed to be a young team, but right now they're in the 8th spot. So I got a lot of respect for, the route that he came. He's another mid-major guard. He's a dog out there. So the pace that he plays with, the confidence, the swagger that he has, I think it rubs off on their team.
And then also, I wanted to ask you, do you feel like the team maybe has bonded with this experience in the bubble a little bit more than, in a situation where you scattered to your own homes and stuff, just being there together? Have you guys bonded at all?
Yeah, for sure. I think instead of us, obviously, even in a normal situation, we spend a lot of time around each other. But right now, we got practice and training and treatment suite. Then we got, our own room where our food is delivered, and we, guys eating, guys at the pool, guys downstairs in the player lounge. We just been spending a lot of time around each other, even more so than we normally do. So we went bowling the other day. So just this amount of time, I think it's allowed us to bond more than we do normally, even though we usually spend a lot of time around each other.
All right, sorry. Last question's coming from Brooke Olzendam with Trailblazers.com.
Yo.
What up, DL? I'll make this quick. I have two, so if you have time. First one, just the importance of this game one of the regular season, not just because it is Memphis, but just to set the tone for the rest of the games. Like, just how important is this win? And also, I'll follow it up with, I know you saw that article of you in Vanity Fair that my mom sent me, and I just love the fact that, like, Vanity Fair, you don't think of NBA, you don't think of rap, you don't think of anything like that. And so if you could just, like, touch upon why that's meaningful to you, that you are kind of like crossing over borders. You're into a Vanity Fair. Would you ever have thought it?
What was your first question?
I know, sorry, that was a lot. The first one, how important is this first win against Memphis?
Oh yeah, the first win I think is super important because it's basically equal 2 wins for us. So Memphis is a team that we chasing, and it'll bring us closer to that 8th spot, and also give us some hopefully some distance from the team that's right behind us for the 9th spot. So I think we gotta do that and set the tone. You want to start off with a win, so you on the rise instead of starting yourself out in the hole, and then you're gonna be going up against some of the better teams in the East and West. So it's gonna be huge for us to get the first one, and then try to continue to trend upward after that. But as far as Vanity Fair, yeah, I mean, it's I pride myself a lot on being more than just a basketball player or a rapper. I think I really want to see my impact go further, and I want to be recognized for the person that I am and who I am more than anything. And I think that shows that.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, Jim.
Peace.
Thanks, Dame.